there, friends! It's me, Grandma Pearl, and welcome to LH Kids at Home. You know, my friend Emma stopped by earlier today, and she showed me how to play a really fun game. Would you like to play with us?
Hi everybody, my name is Emma, and before we get to our Bible story today, I thought it might be fun to play a game together. Do you want to play? This is a fun game of Would You Rather. There's no wrong answers. You just move to the left or the right based on what choice you'd rather do. Let's play. Would you rather go up a mountain or down a slide? Good choices, everybody. Okay, next question. Would you rather get on a boat or on an airplane? Awesome! Okay, now would you rather be in the water or on dry land? So fun! Okay, next question. Would you rather be in a thunderstorm or in a windstorm? Okay, it looks like we have time for one more. Would you rather see a miracle or be a part of a miracle? That's awesome, boys and girls. Well, in our Bible story today, we are going to hear about a time that Jesus performed a miracle. He walked on water. Whoa, did you hear that? It sounded like it was coming from Grandma Pearl's house.
Okay, just a few more, dear. Keep it going, and done. Oh, I know I don't have a pool, honey, but that doesn't mean that I can't teach you to swim. You know, back in my day, I would always swim at least 15 laps a day at the local YMCA.
Thanks, Grandma Pearl. What's next?
Breath control, dear. Let's see how long you can hold your breath. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Well, that was 5 seconds, dear. Much better than the last time you tried it, though.
Thanks, Grandma, but I just can't do it. I'm scared that everyone will make fun of me for wearing all this stuff. And what if I freeze in the water and totally forget to move my arms? Maybe I'll just stay home and tell them that I'm sick or something.
Oh, honey, you don't have to be afraid. You've been working so hard, and I know you'll do great in the water. You don't need to doubt yourself. You can do it. And if you're feeling worried about anything, you can just turn to Jesus and pray. You can ask him to give you faith and protect you from your doubts.
I guess you're right, Grandma. I guess you think I'm pretty silly for being afraid.
Not at all, dear. We've all been afraid at some point in our life, and we just have to lean in and trust that the good Lord will take care of us. You know, there's actually a story in the Bible. Well, honey, will you grab my Bible for me? Oh, thank you, dear. There's actually a story in the Bible where the disciples were afraid when they were in the water.
Really? The disciples were afraid of the water?
They were on this particular occasion. Let me find the story. It's in the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, and John. Oh, yes. Oh, here it is, my dear. You know, do you remember last week when I told you about Jesus feeding the 5,000?
Yes.
Well, this happened not long after that. Let's see here. Here we go. After sending away the people and directing his disciples to go back across the sea, Jesus went to a mountain to pray. It was late, and he sought to be alone with his Father. Jesus was preparing to fulfill his Father's plan. While Jesus prayed, the disciples struggled to cross the sea. A storm came and tossed their boat up and down. They didn't make any progress against the waves. Then, in the early morning hours, they saw a figure walking towards them on the water. They thought it was a ghost, but it was Jesus. Peter asked Jesus to command him to come out on the water, and Jesus called to him. Peter walked on the water too, until he remembered the storm. Peter took his eyes off of Jesus, and he began to sink. Peter cried out to Jesus, "Save me!" Jesus took Peter by the hand, and they got into the boat. The wind and the waves calmed. Though Peter had doubted, the disciples worshiped Jesus. Clearly, he was no ordinary man. This was the Son of God and the promised Messiah. So you see, Logan, even the Bible tells us about times when Jesus' followers were scared, but his disciples called out to him when they were caught in the storm, and Jesus walked on water to save them. Jesus can do anything.
You're right, Grandma Pearl. Jesus wants the best for us. If I'm scared or start to doubt myself, I can ask Jesus to help me too.
You got it. Now that's enough of a break, dear. It's time to practice your kicks. Let me refill you some water. Can I have that, please? Oh, thank you, dear. And you pick out some good music for us to practice with.
Looks like I better pick out some music. Alexa, play I Will Follow.
If you walk on water, you can walk beside me. If you heal the blind man, you can make me see. If you make the lame to walk, if you calm the sea, I will follow you with all of me. And I'm singing, Jesus, Jesus, you saved my soul. You gave my heart new life, and now I know that when my life gets hard, I know just what to do. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow. If you walk on water, you can walk beside me. If you heal the blind man, you can make me see. If you make the lame to walk, if you calm the sea, I will follow you with all of me. I will follow you with all of me. And I'm singing, Jesus, Jesus, you saved my soul. You gave my heart new life, and now I know that when my life gets hard, I know just what to do. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow. Got power over sickness, you've got power over pain, you've got power over nature, you've got power in your name. You are stronger than temptation, you are stronger than my sin. You are strong enough to save because you died and rose again. You are patient, you are loving, you are faithful, you are true. You came down to give us life, and now we live to follow you. Jesus, Jesus, you saved my soul. You gave my heart new life, and now I know that when my life gets hard, I know just what to do. I will follow you, I will follow. I'm singing, Jesus, Jesus, you saved my soul. You gave my heart new life, and now I know that when my life gets hard, I know just what to do. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow.
Jesus' disciples found themselves at the mercy of a dangerous storm. Yikes! But this time, they couldn't just wake up Jesus and say, "Save us!" But what I love about this story is that even though Jesus was still way back on the mountain, he knew about their troubles and he came to save them. Jesus showed that he is God by walking on water. Not only was this something miraculous that could only happen by God's power, but it was also a picture of God's love for us. Jesus did not walk away from danger. He walked right into it. He strolled into the middle of the storm to be with his disciples. Now Peter, who was often confident but also wrong, showed great courage and faith when he stepped out of the boat, but that didn't last long in the face of the storm. Even so, as soon as Peter began to sink, what did he do? That's right, he called out for Jesus. Jesus didn't delay in saving him. Jesus didn't say, sorry, Pete, looks like you'll have to swim back to the boat. Jesus saved him right away. Jesus wasn't angry that Peter doubted, but he wanted Peter to have more faith. When they got back in the boat, Jesus calmed this storm too. And then all of the disciples worshiped Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, you're so awesome! Yes, Jesus proved that he can be trusted. His miracles, teaching, death, and resurrection showed that he is who he says he is. Only Jesus can save us when we look to him in faith. Whenever we struggle to trust God or we feel doubt growing in our mind, we can turn to Jesus and pray. We can ask him to give us more faith and to protect us from our doubts. Jesus can do anything. Will you say that with me? Jesus can do anything. Great job, friends. Now, let's go over our memory verse all together.
Did you say the memory verse? I love learning about God's word. Can we all do it together?
Absolutely. Hey friends, are you ready to do this month's Bible verse all together? Ready? Our Bible verse this week says, Lord my God, you have done many things. Your wondrous works and your plans for us, none can compare with you. Psalm 40, verse 5.
Will you say that with us?
Lord my God, you have done many things. Your wondrous works and your plans for us, none can compare with you. Psalm 40, verse 5. Well, friends, thank you so much for joining us today for LH Kids at Home. We hope you have a great week and be sure to tune in next week. See you later.